You can believe what happened over here, man. Got real warm out there in the middle of the house. Somebody had you and cops came out here. Told me I was just taking out the garbage. Where you been?
Shit, man, I've been taking care of these motherfuckers.
Oh, damn.
Y'all coming in, and now you're backing out. Now you're backing out. It's hard to talk big with a shotgun in your mouth. Shotgun in your mouth. I'm glad you brought your friends. They can watch it go down. Watch it go down. I got mine too. So welcome to my house. Welcome to my house. 'Cause these are my people, and this is my land. This is my land. This is what we pray for, and this is God's plan. This is God's plan. And if you ain't from here, then you won't understand. You won't understand. This is my country, and this is who I am. This is who I am. So welcome to my house. So welcome to my house. Stand up for mine. You better believe it, 'cause today won't be your day. I can guarantee it, you should turn and walk away and get to leaving, or I'll let this 12 gauge do all my speaking. Don't push me on the edge, boy. Don't push me on the edge, boy. 'Cause I'm aiming for your head, boy. 'Cause I'm aiming for your head, boy. And all I see is red, boy. And all I see is red, boy. I told you not to cross that line. I told you not to cross that line. I'm giving you a chance, boy. I'm giving you a chance. You see the devil in a glance, boy. The devil in a glance, boy. I can knock you out your pants, boy. Knock you out your pants, boy. I told you not to fuck with mine. I told you not to fuck with mine. Lord have mercy, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy, Lord have mercy. Y'all was coming in, and now you're backing out. Now you're backing out. It's hard to talk big with a shotgun in your mouth. Shotgun in your mouth. I'm glad you brought your friends. They can watch it go down. Watch it go down. I got mine too. So welcome to my house. Welcome to my house. 'Cause these are my people, and this is my land. This is my land. And this is what we pray for, and this is God's plan. This is God's plan. And if you ain't from here, then you won't understand. You won't understand. This is my country. This is who I am. This is who I am. So welcome to my house. So welcome to my house. I got
got a baby girl inside this house, and right now she's sound asleep. So it's probably best for the both of us if you just turn around and leave. Cause if you come in this fucking house, then you too gonna go to sleep. I promise you, boy, don't play with me. I pray to God my soul to keep. Especially this day and age, gotta handle shit our own way. With a 30-30 horse 12 gauge behind this door, you're hella weight. My old lady, she rides too, picking up every shell case, mopping up these blood stains, but she ain't seen a damn thing. Most of my people are convicts, hard-headed, no nonsense. So please approach with caution. You never know who's watching. You never know what's on the other side of that front door, and you knocking. Might step out like motherfuckers get to dropping. All the neighbors heard was the dogs barking. The sun was down, it was getting dark, and I told the sheriff it ain't no problems, man. I was just taking out the garbage. So if you don't mind, please excuse me. I'm with the family trying to watch a movie. I'm sure you got better things to do, so I'll let you go and get back to doing
coming in, and now you're backing out. It's hard to talk big with a shotgun in your mouth. Glad you brought your friends. They can watch it go down. I got mine too. So welcome to my house. Cause these are my people, and this is my land. And this is what we pray for, and this is God's plan.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Good evening, race fans, and welcome to week number 3 of the Miller Family Trucking Esports League. It is the DirtFan.com UMP Modifieds here at Lernerville Speedway in Sarver, Pennsylvania. I'm Alex Robinson. Dominic Foster is my sidekick for tonight's action, and rounding out the field will be the producer. It is Jacob Perlman, and Dom, I'm sorry I had the sidekick role tonight.
That's perfectly fine, Alex. I know this is right in your backyard, so I'll let you keep it for this one, but we know how it really is.
Yeah, perfectly fine right here in my home state of Pennsylvania, but qualifying has begun, and the story of the night going into it is Blake Majulis has won back-to-back weeks. He won the opener here for the UMPs in the DirtFan.com UMPs 2 weeks ago. Last week, he was a winner in the DirtFan.com Big Block Modifieds, so that was the 2 wins for him. He's also been back-to-back wins in the Pro Late Models, which you'll see later on tonight. But Dom, can anyone stop that 127?
I don't know, Alex. How many wins does he have on the season so far, or in total for World of Thunder right now?
He is at, let me actually double check, because I was having that conversation with him a few nights ago. Let me pull up the all-time wins list, and Blake Majulis is sitting at 58 wins all-time. But he is in attendance apparently tonight, so keep an eye out for that 127. Right now, though, Slick Sim Sports 41 of Logan Rumsey. Quick time right now. There's Austin Matthews, Tanner Tomasi, Ethan Toder, Case Hardy, your top 5 right now. This is a fixed setup race, so keep your eye out here. It is a bring what everyone else has. It's going to be all on the driver and who can run the best line here tonight. But Logan Rumsey, 15.6, it looks like, or 15.8, sorry, for Logan Rumsey. That's quick time right now, but a few drivers have yet to hit the track, including that 127.
Yeah, but Alex, we always see Blake waits to the last second to do his, and then you see him on the track right now. But as we've seen before, 1 lap qualifying is usually what he does with it, Alex.
1 lap usually, but it looks like he'll go for a second one here. Is 15.866 is his third quick time right now, and third quick again, 15.866. Blake Majulis second time. Can he improve? He will not. So Blake Majulis sits third quick. Shane James, though, he has set quick time now with a 15.853. That is a 15.853. That goes quick time for the 3 of Shane James. 36 modifieds in the picks for tonight's action here at Lernerville Speedway. Keep your eye on everything. Sorry, 37. So one guy just pulled in 30 seconds before qualifying wraps up here tonight. So every car is going to have to fight for a spot into tonight's main event. And Dom, top 4 will go on to the feature from each heat race.
Well, Alex, I'm going to do something a little bit different tonight. Before the feature even happens, give me your top 3 drivers in order, first to third.
First, it'll be the 127. Blake Majulis. Second goes to the 41 of Logan Rumsey. And rounding out the top 3 tonight, it will be the 09, the Tomasi posse of Tanner Tomasi.
Alex, were you looking at my cue cards there?
I was not. But there it is. Shane James, quick time here tonight. Logan Rumsey, Blake Majulis, Austin Matthews, and Tanner Tomasi. Your top 5 here in qualifying. And we'll do a little something different here tonight, Dom, as we will catch up with each heat winner as the night goes on. So here is your starting lineup here for heat race number 1. This heat race is brought to you by by Grace Productions. This is your heat race number 1, starting on the pole, the 3 for Cincy Speed. It's Shane James to the outside, the 09 of Tanner Tomasi.
Starting in third for the Mid-South Third Slings, the 67 of Donnie Batiste. To his outside, the 999 of Tail Tagging Motorsports, Corey Sibley.
Timothy Korkikowski starts inside of row number 3 to the outside, Mecca Motorsports. 64, it's Connor McGowan.
Starting in 7th, it is the 13 of Garrett Adams. To his outside, the 5 of Chris Fisher.
Rounding out the field, it'll be the 321 of Mitchell Clark, and to the outside, the 27 of Drew Corbett. So 4 heats on tap for tonight's action here at Lernerville Speedway. We will catch up to all 4 heat race winners, possibly after each heat race. So who will it be here tonight in heat race number 1? Can Tanner Tomasi keep the hot hand? We saw him run strong in the World of Thunder After Dark Friday night at Charlotte Speedway, as that was a heck of a show. That battle throughout was a barn burner to the very end. But here we go, UMP Modifieds Heat Race number 1.
All right, Alex, give me your final transfer spot of the night. 4th place, final transfer.
So, 4th place. It will go to a guy who's been impressive over the past few weeks. That 64 for Mecha Motorsports. Connor McGowan is going to move up and take over that 4th spot from Donnie Batiste to take home that 4th and final transfer spot.
You know, I swear, I'm going to have to hide my cue cards from you and our producer because you're both taking all my picks.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. First heat race of the night is underway here at Lernerville Speedway. Tanner Tomasi and Shane James lead us into turn 1 and 2. And as you see, no wall on this track, so you got to be very careful. All these guys going to the inside early on here, as that top side already got some slickness on it, so got to be very careful if you try and push that top side. But Tomasi and Shane James side by side here on lap number 1.
What a start Tomasi had there. Proven, you know, Lernerville's high side has always been a strong place to run, and now he's making do with it. Shane James, Corey Sibley looking underneath him. Donnie Batista holding that spot, and there's your pick right there. Connor McGowan moving up as Batista goes off the track and turn forward.
A driver mistake there by Donnie Batista as he goes over the cushion there. Now the 64 of Connor McGowan. He is in that 4th spot right now, but he is under pressure as at 5. Chris Fisher is right behind him here. Going to try and put some pressure, but there's the 999 Corey Sibley, who is right in front of Connor McGowan. We talked about it over the weeks. You do not want to be in this final transfer spot right now, but the 09 Tanner Tomasi, 4 down, 4 to run here in heat race number 1.
Yeah, and take a look at Shane James there, running that top side as close to the top as you can get out of the 4. We saw Batiste make a mistake there as well, too, and all it takes is just a little tire going over, and then you'll be in the same position Batiste is back there.
Yeah, there it was. That mistake cost him a good handful of positions. But right now, Chris Fisher trying to get by the 64 of Connor McGowan. You see Fisher going right up there against that cushion in turn 1 and 2, but the 64 of Connor McGowan holds on to the 4th spot right now. Corey Sibley and Shane James are 2nd and 3rd right now, as those two look getting ready to heat up, but 2 laps to run. And here we go, battle for the 4th and final transfer spot. Connor McGowan, Chris Fisher going at it. Fisher to the bottom. Now he's going to go up top here. The 64 going to make it 2 by 2 as he comes after Corey Sibley with a white flag in the air. The 09 of Tanner Tomasi out in front. Shane James, Corey Sibley, Connor McGowan are your top 4, as keep an eye there. Is still that battle for your transfer spot. We'll see that coming through the checkered flag, but Tanner Tomasi, the Tomasi posse, wins heat race number 1. Shane James in 2nd. Corey Sibley, Chris Fisher is going to take home that 4th and final transfer spot, but the 09 of Tanner Tomasi with heat race number 1 win for Tanner Tomasi.
And Alex, that high side momentum is just too much to go through. As here's your heat race results. Tanner Tomasi, Shane James, Corey Sibley, and Chris Fisher are going to be your top 4.
Here he is, the winner of heat race number 1, the 09 Tanner Tomasi. And man, oh man, breaking news. You're starting on the pole after heat race win.
Yes, sir.
Take us through this track. It's a little bit fresh here, but how do you feel with this car and this fixed setup?
I mean, it's pretty good. It's my first time in the UMPs with a new update, so can't much to complain about them. I think they honestly feel better. Track feels good right now. I guess it's going to be around the bottom for the future, hopefully. We'll see how we do.
That is the 09 of Tanner Tomasi. Maybe we'll talk to him later on tonight. But ladies and gentlemen, it is heat race number 2, and starting on the pole for this one, it'll be the 41 for Slick Sim Sports. Logan Rumsey to the outside, the 23T of Ethan Toder.
Starting in 3rd, this is a 331 for Slick Sim Sport. Dustin Hall to his outside for Ace Motorsports, and 99 of Nick Baum.
Jordan Lawrenson in the 4 starts on the inside of road number 3 to the outside. Team Outlaw Motorsports 19, it's Sean Judson.
Starting in 7th, it's the 21 of Adam Apps to his outside, the 14 of Richie Joyce, and rounding out your field, the 37 of Kenny Hines.
So, ladies and gentlemen, this is your heat race number 2. This one is brought to you by SRW, that's Scalf Race Wraps, as all these heat races will be brought to you by Scalf Race Wraps here tonight. So, Scalf Race Wrap heat race number 1 winner was Tanner Tomasi, who's going to join him here on the front row. Ladies and gentlemen, heat race number 2 is underway. Logan, Rumsey, Ethan, Toter, and Rumsey gets a start on the inside. Toter going to hit some ruts there, and here we go. That battle is already 3 wide for the lead between Rumsey, Hall, and Toter.
There you see Rumsey getting a better start than the first heat race. You saw a lot of Tomasi get by him there. Now Toter has to fall back in line. Nick Baum, though, under fire from Sean Judson. As we said before, that 4th spot is not where you want to be, but there's your 3-car battle for the lead as well, too. Rumsey, Toter, and Hall all right there as Baum goes to Baum side, trying to throw a slide job there. But that top side momentum is too much.
This battle for the lead, getting ready to go back at it. Ethan Toter tried to throw the slide job, not going to get the run he needs, but that opens the door for the 331 of Dustin Hall, who's going to go to the inside here of Ethan Toter. Side by side, those two go. There's Logan Rumsey, still your leader here tonight. Ethan Toter in the 2nd spot, Dustin Hall in 3rd. Hall tries to go to the inside one more time on Ethan Toter. Toter holds the top side here, but you see a lot of these cars not going up, trying to run the high side here, but this battle for 2nd is still side by side.
And there you see, though, that's exactly what Logan Rumsey wants to see right now, is Toter and Hall battling with each other. As here you see the cockpit view of Rumsey, exactly or what Toter's seeing, trying to track down Rumsey, running a little bit higher line. But as you see, pushing that cushion up right now, but Toter looking at the inside, trying to make a run there as he pulls away from Dustin Hall.
And you see Logan Rumsey looking impressive. Dustin Hall in the 3rd spot. That was your way too early pick to win these UMPs after week number 1 was Dustin Hall to win that season points, but he is in 3rd right now. He's going to get some valuable points from this heat race. If he holds on to a transfer spot, he can start up with some more valuable points in the feature. Nick Baum right now holding on to that final spot in 4th right now, as he's going to go and run right there against the bump. White flag in the air for Logan Rumsey. Rumsey going to cut down line. Here we go. That battle for 2nd still is Toter and Hall going at it. But Rumsey through 3 and 4 for the final time. The 41 for Slick Sim Sports. Logan Rumsey wins heat race number 2.
And you see Toter, Hall, and Baum all finishing how they started there. But what a battle there, as Toter tried to get something working at the end of it, but just came up a little bit short.
So here is your heat race number 2 results. Logan Rumsey, Ethan Toter, Dustin Hall, and Nick Baum going on to your show. Sean Judson, Kenny Hines, Jordan Lawrenson, Adam Betts, and Richie Yost will be going on to the consolations. And ladies and gentlemen, here is your heat race number 2 winner, the 41 for Slick Sim Sports, Logan Rumsey. And you're starting on the front row of this feature event. How does it feel?
Yeah, I think it's pretty hard to pass. I was talking to Dustin there. He can really pass, so starting up front is going to be crucial.
And now starting on the front row, you saw Tanner Tomasi, how strong he looks. Now you're starting there. But now you got to think, you have Blake Majulis, who still has a heat race to run. If he's starting behind you there, you're going to have some tough competition here tonight.
Yeah, it's definitely not going to be easy to stay up front, but I'll try my best.
Well, that is your heat race number 2 winner of Logan Rumsey. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Heat race number 3 of the 127 for D1RT Racing. Blake Majulis to the outside. It's Camden Johnson in the 22.
Starting in 3rd, it's the 11 for Team Outlaw Motorsports. Cole Duggar to his outside for Peerless Racing, the 26 of Sage Luther.
Scott Binger in the 69 will start to the inside of row number 3. To the outside, the 23. It's Robert Lynch.
Starting in 7th, the 31 of Cameron Dawson to his outside, the 144 of Brent New for Bama Sports, and ran out your field. It's the 58 of Hunter Gaines.
So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. SRW heat number 3 of the night. Who's going to take home this heat race win? You have the 127, your DirtFan.com driver of the week last week. It is Blake Majulis, and he is out in front already. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Green flag in the air. The 127 goes at it. Cole Duggar tried to make a move there on Camden Johnson. Now Duggar drops back into the 4th spot. He's under fire by Scott Binger. These two have been close friends. They parked next to each other in the pits tonight, and they're battling for that 4th and final spot. Side by side, those two go.
There you see the Sage Luther trying to look the inside of Cam Johnson. Cole Duggar couldn't get the battle to work, so now Luther trying to track him down. Johnson trying to track down Majulis. But look at how smooth Majulis looks through those corners as he's trying to pull away there, showing the real speed that he has.
As here we go. There's Brent New. He's in the 6th spot. Scott Binger has now fallen in line. He is in the 5th spot. But Cole Duggar holds on to that 4th and final spot. There's New now having to hold off Cameron Dawson. Those two are side by side for that 6th spot right now. But it's all coming down to the 4th spot right now, is held by Cole Duggar.
And Cole Duggar trying to get back up in the 3rd there, looking to the inside of Sage Luther. Gets a good run coming out of turn number 4 to try and pull up right behind Luther, again, set up for a slide job possibly going here. But Luther protecting well in that middle line, which seems to be the quick idea.
As you see, here we go. Cole Duggar still holds on to the 4th spot here for Team Outlaw Motorsports. Can he lock in a bid to the feature event for that team here tonight in the UMP ranks? But Blake Majulis, that again, he is your reigning DirtFan.com driver of the week, the 127 in the top spot. Camden Johnson, Sage Luther, Cole Duggar, and the first caution of the night is out here at Lernerville Speedway.
And it looks like Hunter Gaines into the wall there. Alex, I think he just went over the top a bit and lost control of the car.
It's been some mistakes here at Lernerville for some drivers, but that one might be very costly. Here's your UltimateDirtTV instant replay. We're going to double check here as, oh boy, there is your contact. The 187 goes around, and that's going to be a tough break there as you see him trying to get back on the track, but some major damage on that machine.
Yeah, all it takes is one little mistake. Got a little bit sideways, and unfortunately, when you're going through the corner, Alex, you don't have much time to react, especially when you're already sliding like that.
So here we go. Lights will go out on the pace truck here. The 127 of Blake Majulis has looked untouchable in this heat race. Can Camden Johnston make a move here on the final few laps? So Brent New, we heard a nickname there, the 144 of Brent New. It is the blinking bullet there as he is on the outside looking in of one of these spots. But looks like when we take the green flag, we will have a green-white checkered in the books. And again, the curse continues for me as every race I've called, we have a green-white checkered. But this one might be the most dramatic one so far, as that battle for the 4th spot will go on between Cole Duggar, Brent New, and Scott Binger. Keep an eye on that one as the green flag is out.
Yeah, this caution may have helped Cole Duggar the most, though, because he was, falling back from Sage Luther. This gives him a spot to move up into that 3rd spot right there. But you see Blake Majulis with a great start here. Cole Duggar trying to pull away from Brent New, but Brent New looking directly underneath him right there, coming out of turn number 4, speaks to the inside. White flag this time by. Final time around for these drivers.
Duggar, Brent New going at it right now. Those two side by side. Cole Duggar through 3 and 4. Blake Majulis in the 127. He's going to win this heat race. Number 3, Camden Johnson, Sage Luther, and Cole Duggar are going to hold on to that 4th spot as those 4 go on to the feature event. Dominic Foster, what a finish there by the 11 of Cole Duggar.
Yeah, definitely a good run there. He was looking to get to the inside of Sage Luther and move up one spot, but there you see Blake Majulis, Camden Johnson, Sage Luther, and Cole Duggar will see all in the A main tonight. Everyone else, Brent New, Scott Binger, Cameron Dawson, Robert Lynch, and Hunter Gaines, unfortunately be running through the alphabet.
So we're going to see here, will the 127 be able to quickly catch up with us? If not, it will be heat race number 4. But again, Blake Majulis going on to the show. He will be starting on the inside of row number 2.
Alex, how much have we talked to Blake in this past 7
I've talked to
weeks?
him way too much over the past few weeks. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We will not catch up with the 127 as he must be confident here that you will talk to him later on in the feature event. But here we go, starting on the pole for heat race number 4, your 4th and final heat race, the 000 of Austin Matthews to the outside of the 18 of Chase Hardy.
Starting in 3rd, it's the 34 of Bill Miller Tours outside the 71 of Tim Ripley.
Number 2, Russell Berry to the inside, and the 84 to the outside, Vanderpool Racing. 16, it's Stephen Turbeville.
And starting in 7th, the 17 of Sean Sheehan to his outside, the 12 of Brennan Weeks. And right out your field, it's the 30 of Brett Taylor.
So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Again, this is SRW heat number for the final heat race here for the DirtFan.com UMP series here at Lernerville Speedway. Austin Matthews, Chase Hardy on your front row. Who will win this one and start to the outside of the 127? We'll find out. Pace truck is off, and ladies and gentlemen, for the final time here for the UMP's heat race, action 4 is underway, and Austin Matthews already off to a good start as he goes into 1 and 2. Chase Hardy, here comes Bill Miller. Miller trying to sneak to the inside in the 34. Here's Tim Ripley now. Ripley goes to the outside of the 34 of Miller. That battle is for the 3rd spot.
Yeah, take a look at Bill Miller, though, being the only guy running that bottom side there. Moves him back into 4th as that high side momentum seems to be the way to go. Ripley, though, gets a little bit into the wall there, allowing them into 3rd. Oh, contact between Ripley and Tuberville, as Tuberville is now looking for that final transfer spot.
Tuberville goes to the inside here. He's going to drift up, not going to take it fully there as Ripley takes over the 4th spot one more time. You see Brendan Weeks. He is sneaking into that 12 machine. Can Weeks get into the mix here for that final transfer spot held by the 71 of Tim Ripley? Brendan Weeks now getting around Stephen Tuberville. Weeks in the 12. He is 1 spot away from getting into the show here tonight. Matthews and Hardy, that battle getting ready to heat up once more. There's Bill Miller, but Tim Ripley holding on to the 4th spot.
Yeah, trying that final transfer spot. Brendan Weeks, though, hunting hard, but Ripley trying to go to the outside of Bill Miller there. Gets his nose in. Now he's got the high side momentum coming out of turn number 2 here. Looks like Bill Miller's going to creep up just a tad bit. Ripley, though, trying to stay that top side now. Going to get that high side momentum coming out of turn number 4. We saw him get past Tuberville the last time around and almost gets by Miller there.
You see there's We're going to go on board here. There's that 71 of Tim Ripley goes to the top side of Bill Miller. Now he's going to take over the 3rd spot. Tim Ripley in 3rd, coming after Chase Hardy. There's Miller to the inside once more as this battle for the 3rd spot has heated up once more, and it looks like they're trying to pull in that 18 of Chase Hardy as it might be a battle for the 2nd spot, but the white flag is out here for the 000 of Austin Matthews. Austin Matthews, 1 more lap to go here, and he might start on the outside of the 2nd row for your feature event. This battle for 3rd still on. Tim Ripley has it right now. Bill Miller tries to go to the inside, but there he is. Austin Matthews, he is going to win your 4th and final SRW heat race here tonight at Lernerville Speedway. Chase Hardy 2nd, Tim Ripley and Bill Miller are your top 4.
Ooh. Alex, what a race for that final transfer spot. You know, as we said before, don't want to be in 4th, and so they took a battle for 3rd, and Bill Miller came up 4th to that one, but what a battle that was. And I think Austin Matthews is actually here with us, Alex.
As there he is, Austin Matthews. As we look here, Austin Matthews with the heat race win, and you'll be starting on the outside of the 127. Blake Majulis on row number 2, and man, oh man, gotta feel good starting in the 4th spot.
Yeah, I hope so. We'll see. I haven't ran the modifieds much, so we'll see if I can hang on.
Well, now you got to feel good here, finishing in that top 4, especially with the win. But now you get to sit back, relax, enjoy these consolations because the pressure's off. You're in the show.
Yep, that'll be nice.
Well, congratulations. Best of luck to you, and we will maybe see you later on in the feature event. That is Austin Matthews.
Thanks.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It is C main action, and starting on the pole, it's Jordan Morrison to the outside, Cameron Dawson in the 31.
Starting in 3rd for Vanderpool Racing, it's the 16 of Stephen Tuberville. To his outside, the 67 of Donnie Batiste.
Row number 3, it's Adam Abbott's, and to the outside, Robert Lynch.
Starting at 7th, it's the 12 of Brendan Weeks. To his outside, the 27 of Drew Corbett.
Starting 9th, it's the 14 of Richie Yost. Outside, it's Hunter Gaines.
And rounding out your field is the 30 of Brett Taylor. To his outside, the 13 of Garrett Adams.
And this is your consolation action. Both your C main and B main will be brought to you by the World of Thunder Esports League. So, ladies and gentlemen, the top 4 will go on to your last chance qualifier, and the top 8 will go on to your feature event. So we will keep an eye here. You see Yost, Gaines, and Taylor did not make the call here for your C main. So top 4 go on to the B. Who is it going to be here tonight? Cameron Dawson, Jordan Lawson. Green flag is out here in your C main.
Jordan Lawson got a great start there. Tuberville on the inside of Dawson, though, trying to look to the inside of Lawrence in there. But look at that top side run there. Oh, two drivers going over the top. Looks like one's able to save it. Other one, unfortunately, still over the top of it there. But now that gives Brendan Weeks a chance to come in. Cameron Dawson bringing Adam Abs in that as well, too.
Donnie Batiste is in a lot of trouble here tonight as he goes over for the second time. So problems for that 67 machine. Brendan Weeks, though, he's in the mix. Remember, he was battling up front for a transfer spot early on in his heat race as caution flag waves here in your C main. And man, so here we go, Ultimate Dirt TV instant replay. Let's take a look here. There's the 14 machine. That's Drew Corbett, and he is going to hit the slick, and he, oh boy, gonna go for a ride because he makes contact with the 15, goes around, and that will bring out your first caution here of consolation action. This is your C main, ladies and gentlemen. Again, top 4 go on to your last chance qualifier, and everyone else will go home from this one, and they will have to bring out the 360 wing sprint cars. That's coming up next here in a matter of about an hour, ladies and gentlemen. That is your ABR setup shop, 360 wing sprint cars.
Alex, you think they'll get that track worked in enough before the sprint cars get here?
All I know is race control will be on the pressure of the track prep crew, and they do a heck of a job there in race control. They make sure these tracks are ready to go for every race. But ladies and gentlemen, again, that is coming up next. That will be at, let's see, double checking the times here, 7:45 Eastern time, 360 wing sprint cars, your ABR setup shop, 360s, and rounding out the field, ladies and gentlemen, at 9:45 Eastern time, it will be the Extreme Savage Pro Late Models presented by 127 Industries. So that is coming up yet on tap here for another Sunday fun day.
But Alex, here you go. They are double file, get ready to go. And you see Brendan Weeks in the 3rd spot, you know, right where we said you don't want to be. Don't be in that 4th spot, though, as where Cameron Dawson's at right now. Recovered after going over the top, but now he has to deal with Adam Apps, Drew Corbett, and Ross Lynch are all right there trying to get that final transfer spot.
So you see Jordan Lawrenson already under pressure by Brendan Weeks. Weeks goes to the inside there. Lawrenson on top in that 4 machine. Those two side by side. Here we go. 3-car battle for the 3rd spot. A lot of contact there. Stephen Turbeville to the outside there as Turbeville sneaks into the 3rd spot. Cameron Dawson, he is in the 4th spot. Adam Abbott's now. He's on the outside looking in the 5th spot, but Cameron Dawson trying to hold on and catch up to Stephen Turbeville, but the battle for the lead is on between Lawrenson and Weeks. Weeks now going to take the lead momentarily, but this battle still on. Here's the 4 and the 12. Weeks and Lawrenson going at it.
You know, some people might be asking, well, why do they race if they're 1-2 right now? But that is one less spot in the B main you've got to make up. With 8 drivers only making it out of the B main to the feature, that one spot could mean finishing 8th or finishing 9th.
Lawrenson and Weeks still go at it. Here, there you see the battle for 3rd between Dawson and Turbeville. Adam Abbott's again still in the 5th spot, but you see he is a long ways back. So these top 4 just need to keep it clean, keep it green, and hopefully all 4 of them will make it into the B main here tonight. Lawrenson and Weeks still go at it here for the lead, and Lawrenson in that 4, he has the top side working right now as he is looking sharp. Now Weeks going to try and drift up the track a little bit here, see what he can get, but Jordan Lawrenson holds on to that top spot. Stephen Turbeville had a little bit of problems there. He's slowing up on the track, but there's Brendan Weeks in the 2nd spot. Lawrenson, Weeks, Dawson, Turbeville. That is still your top 4.
And look at that run that Weeks got there. But there's, you see Adam Abs trying to get that 5th up into the 4th, but he's a bit behind Turbeville there. As now you see they're all 1, 2, 3, and 4 spread out right now. Drew Corbett trying to catch up. Garrett Adams, you know, after a bit of an incident in the heat race, running an 8th. Pretty good spot for him there, but not quite where he wants to be, is where you are going to be white flag. As there you see Brendan Weeks on the high side with the high side momentum coming after Lawrenson. Look at the run he gets there, Alex.
That run is impressive here as you see Lawrenson and Weeks still go at it here. White flag in the air. Jordan Lawrenson is still out in front, but for how long? Because Weeks is going to that bottom side here once more. He's going to drift up as Lawrenson to the outside. He takes back the lead here. The 4 and the 12. Instant classic here in your C-main. The 12 goes to the inside once more. Tries to make a move for the lead here. He holds it, but Jordan Lawrenson, he's going to win your World of Thunder Esports League C-main. Brendan Weeks second. Cameron Dawson, Steven Turbeville going to hold on for your 4th spot.
Alex, I got to see the gap on that one because our transponders are going to be working hard. I think that was maybe half a nose on that.
So there it is. Lawrenson wins by 0.036 over Brendan Weeks, Cameron Dawson, and Steven Turbeville. Your top 4 going on to your LCQ on the board here. Adam Abbott's, Lind, Corbett, Adams, Batiste, Yost, Gaines, and Taylor will go home. Bring up the 360s for those boys. But here we go. Your LCQ is up. And starting on the pole for your last chance qualifier, Mecha Motorsports 64, it's Connor McGowan to the outside. Team Outlaw Motorsports 19, it's Sean Judson.
Starting in 3rd for Band Motorsports at 144, Brent New to his outside, the 17 of Sean Sheehan.
Starting inside of row number 3, it's going to be Mitchell Clark to the outside. It's Kenny Hines.
Starting in 7th, it is the 69 of Scott Bittinger to his outside, the 84 of Russell Berry.
Starting on the inside of row number 5, it's Timothy Korkakowski to the outside. He was your C main winner, the 4 of Jordan Lawrenson.
Starting in 11th, it's the 12 of Brennan Weeks to his outside, the 31 of Cameron Johnson. And right out your field, it is the 16 of Steven Turbeville. All right, Alex, 8 drivers making it. 5 drivers going home, getting the 360 ready to go. So give me your final spot there. Who's being your last transfer tonight?
Last transfer tonight. Man, oh man, I hate to say that some of these drivers will go home. And finishing in that 8th transfer spot, I got the 69. Scott Binger is going to make the show here tonight at Lernerville.
I am going to say that Turbeville is going to come up 5 spots for that final one. But there you go. Connor McGowan punching his time clock, ready to go as we're starting this B main here. McGowan with a great start there. Brent New, though, looking to the inside, trying to get a run. But Judson gets a good run off there. Now you see him scrambling in the back at 3rd. 3 wide going into turn number 3.
As you see already, cars going at it as Sean Judson off the track right now. That's the 19 machine. He is having some problems. He's going to try and get back on the track, but right now there's Kenny Hines. Hines in the 4th spot has some company as Sheehan, Binger, and Brent New right there as well. All these cars going at it. They're all in the show right now, but they're all going at it no matter what. They want better starting spots in this feature event. These 3 cars going at it here. That is Clark, sorry, that's New, that's Hines, and that's Sheehan going at it right now. There's McGowan. He's still out in front, but Clark, Hines, New go at it here for that 2nd spot once more. They're almost 3 wide as right now Clark holds on to the 2nd spot. There's New, there's Hines. Those 2 are holding on to 3 and 4.
And there you see, we're looking at Brent New right now. Ryan, looking at the slider he's about to throw on there. Gets up to the top of it. Clark turns under, gets a good run coming off that one. Now you see him battling again, going through. Thanks better of a slide job that time. Mitchell Clark, though, what a run off the top side there. Brent New, though, now filing right behind him, trying to get a good momentum run there. But here you see a battle in the back starting to go as your final transfer spot. The Hornet's Nest has formed, Alex.
As that Hornet's Nest is forming right now, Cameron Dawson and Russell Berry going at it right now. That's for the 7th spot, but look behind him. Korkakowski, Brennan Weeks. Weeks had a heck of a run in his C main. Can he get into the show here? As you see Lawrenson, who won your C main, he is outside looking in right now as there is some contact between the 40 machine of Korkakowski and Russell Berry. That gives an opening for the 12, Brennan Weeks. Weeks now into the 8th and final spot to your feature event right now in this LCQ. Ladies and gentlemen, 7 down, 7 to run here. It's right now, it's Connor McGowan, but the battle for 8th is still on right now. It's Brendan Weeks, Cameron Dawson, and Russell Berry. All these guys are trying to make the show here tonight.
There you see it going 3 wide there. Brendan Weeks is in that final spot, but is not done. He wants to secure his spot in Now he's going to try a 2-for-1 slide job there, but thinks better of it. Dawson with a great run with Bittinger on the back of that one there. Weeks now filing with that top side momentum coming out of turn number 4, which we've seen all night long. But here you go. Here's your top spots right here. McGowan, Clark, and New all side by side. Catching up to each other. Now Clark looking to the inside for a slide job on that one. New staying up top. Clark the slider. McGowan. And unfortunately, Alex, this action is done for right now as a caution comes out.
Caution flag waves, but if you're someone like Sean Judson, this helps you. Here's your UltimateDirtTV instant replay. Let's see what happened here. Oh boy. A lot of contact in the back. There was Lawrenson involved. The 40 machine, that looks like Corky Akowski might be involved there. But oh boy. Problems in this last chance qualifier here tonight. But for Sean Judson, Jordan Lawrenson, they're 1 spot and 2 spots out of the feature event. Can they make it in right now? So we're going to talk about this for a second because I picked...
You picked
Bittinger.
Scott Bittinger on that
I
one.
picked Bittinger. Bittinger right now is safe. He'll make the show if he is in the show. But your pick of Steven Turbeville, he is on the outside looking in. And our producer's pick of Timothy Korkowski, he is on the outside looking in because he was in the mix there of that caution. So right now, I might not pick the final transfer spot, but my guy right now
Nope, doesn't count, Alex.
Runs,
That
it
don't
don't matter.
Not count. We said the final transfer spot. You don't get the Brett treatment, okay? You get the Alex. Oh, I picked this spot. Dang, I missed it.
Nah. But here we go. No, we already went over.
We already got
Mr.
that,
Producer. I don't know where you've been.
He's in his little shed. You see so back there in the woods, we got him down there somewhere. He can't see anything.
Yeah, he's just running our control center. But, ladies and gentlemen, this LCQ is back underway as Connor McGowan leads us back to the green flag as that 64 has looked strong. Remember, that was my pick in the heat race to take a transfer spot, got passed on a photo finish. So he's in this LCQ, but he is showing that he belongs in this A main. There's Sean Sheehan in the 5th spot right now. Scott Bittinger behind him as well. But Brennan Weeks, ladies and gentlemen, he is in that 8th and final transfer spot to tonight's A main event. He passes Cameron Dawson. Those two going at it. Neither one of them want to be on that bubble spot here as Jordan Lawrenson in the 4. He is gaining some ground. He is behind them. But with 2 to run, can Lawrenson get a spot?
Now the real question is who runs the high side, trying to get an extra spot and then makes a mistake, or do they all stay conservative with about a line to a half a line down? There you see everyone running the top side. And there's a little bit of contact there. Mitchell Clark getting a little bit farther back. A white flag this time by.
White flag is in the air. You see Kenny Hines. He's in the 3rd spot. Mitchell Clark in 4th. Sean Sheehan, Cameron Dawson, Scott Bittinger, Brennan Weeks right now still holding on as there's Bittinger now. He drops back to the A spot. Connor McGowan, he's going to win your LCQ. Brent New, Mitchell Clark, Kenny Hines, Sean Sheehan, Cameron Dawson, Brennan Weeks, and I did it. Scott Bittinger, he finishes in the A spot. Jordan Lawrenson, 1 spot short. Sean Judson, Steven Turbeville, Timothy Gorgakowski, and Russell Berry are not going to make the show here tonight. We are going to look and wait for your official results here as here they come. McGowan, New, Clark, Hines, Sheehan, Dawson, Weeks, and I picked him to finish 8th. He did it. Scott Bittinger in the A spot. Jordan Lawrenson, Sean Judson, Steven Turbeville, Timothy Korkowski, and Russell Berry. They will have to write it in, but coming home with the win of this LCQ, your World of Thunder LCQ, Connor McGowan. And how does it feel? You showed a lot of speed in that heat race. You came 1 spot short. Now you're in this consi, and you did it, and you made the show.
Yeah, honestly, for the B main, I felt like I was out there running for my life. I didn't think I'd actually make the show in this race. I don't run the UMPs a whole lot.
Now you made the show. You win the World of Thunder Esports League LCQ, and a lot of good competition finishing behind you there. And you were pretty much on a world of your own until that caution flag.
Yeah, I really didn't want that caution to come out, but I mean, luckily enough, I was able to get away again and pull out the win.
Well, that is your LCQ winner of Connor McGowan. Ladies and gentlemen, we will be right back after these quick commercial messages for your feature event. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Miller Family Trucking DirtFan.com UMP Modifieds from Lernerville Speedway. And we are back here, ladies and gentlemen. Lernerville Speedway is the place to be. Miller Family Trucking Esports League, week number 3, DirtFan.com, UMP Modifieds. It's the feature event, ladies and gentlemen. Before we go to that, let's go run down here. Connor McGowan, he won that LCQ just a few moments ago. That was your World of Thunder Esports League LCQ, your last chance to make your dance. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It is feature time again. Dominic Foster is my sidekick for tonight. Jacob Perlman is the producer. But here we go, your feature grid starting from the back. Are we? Starting from the back. In 24th, it is the 69 of Scott Binger to the inside, the 12 of Brennan Weeks.
And 22nd to 31 of Cameron Dawson to the inside, the 17 of Sean Sheehan.
Row number 10 to the outside, it's Kenny Hines to the inside, the 321 of Mitchell Clark.
And 18th, it is the 144 of Brent New to his inside, the 64 of Connor McGowan.
Row number 8, it's Bill Miller to the outside and the 34 to the inside, the 11 Team Outlaw Motorsports. It's our own Cole Duggar.
And starting in 14th, it's the 99 of Nick Baum to his inside, the 5 of Chris Fisher.
Row number 6 is going to be Tim Ripley, the 71 to the inside, the 26, it's Sage Luther.
And your top 10, starting in 10th, is the 331 of Dustin Hall to his inside, the 999 of Corey Sibley.
Row number 4 outside, the 18 of Chase Hardy, inside Mecca Motorsports, 22, it's Camden Johnson.
And starting in 6th, it is the 29 of Ethan Tiller to his inside, the 3 of Shane James.
Here is your SRW Heat Race winners. To the outside, it's Austin Matthews. To the inside of row number 2, the 127 of Blake Majulis.
And starting in 2nd, it is the 9 of Logan Rumsey to his inside of the Tomasi Posse, the 09 of Tanner Tomasi.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is your DirtFan.com UMP starting grid for this 40-lap A main event. Ladies and gentlemen, they want to thank you for tuning in tonight for some great action. Here they are, the DirtFan.com UMP Modifieds here at Lernerville Speedway. Gentlemen, again, Miller Family Trucking Esports League, World of Thunder, and DirtFan.com. I want to thank you as well as these drivers for coming out to Lernerville Speedway for some great action. The heat races were great. The LCQ was great. And now it all comes ahead here in this feature event. Actually, I think it'll be 30 laps the distance for tonight's A main event. So, ladies and gentlemen, 35 laps will be on tap, and it will be a great one at that.
All right, Alex, so we had your picks. So you picked, if I remember correctly, Blake Majulis, and then who? Logan Rumsey and Tanner Tomasi, correct?
Yes, that was my top 3.
So I hate that your top 3 is the same as mine, so I'm going to have to change it a bit. So I'm going to go, Tanner Tomasi is going to win tonight, Blake in 2nd, and Dustin Hall is going to come up for that 3rd spot. Because you stole my picks.
There's the picks, ladies and gentlemen. Lights will go out here this time by, as actually 40 laps will be the distance for this feature event. For all we know, ladies and gentlemen, we could go green to checkered, and that will be phenomenal. Lap traffic will become an issue here if that happens. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen. I can't believe it. I'm going to say it. But it's about to go down because it's time to throw down here at Lernerville Speedway, the DirtFan.com UMP Modifieds. It is your feature event, and it is underway. Oh, no, we're not underway. Darn it. Boo.
Alex, you should know how this works.
Listen here. Food is involved. I'm hungry.
Yeah, well, you know, I still have some shiny hair over there. I think Jerry's around. Maybe I can get him to bring you some spaghetti once this is all done with.
Jerry Van Sickle is in attendance somewhere in the stands. I don't know where. I'm scared to ask where. I just saw glistening hair from the pitch, so that's all I know he is at. I hope he just stays there. But again, a lot of cars, 5 cars out of tonight's feature event before it even starts. So here we go. Green flag is out. We are underway here. 40 laps the distance. Tanner Tomasi is out in front. Logan Rumsey, Blake Majulis, Austin Matthews, and you see already going at it here. Majulis 3 wide for the 3rd spot. It's Majulis, Matthews, and Shane James. Shane James making a return to World of Thunder after a little bit of a hiatus. He is in the top 5.
Take a look at this top 5 here, trying to single file themselves out, but that hornet's nest in the back is growing. And we got a guy over the top already, and we got contact with a little bit more contact going around, but everyone keeps it straight and going. Now we're 3 wide, 2 wide, 3 wide, and sometimes 4 wide going through there, Alex.
A lot of contact in the back there. Tim Ripley now, he has hit the wall. He might be out of tonight's action, as so is Cameron Dawson, Brennan Weeks. So a lot of these cars have hit the wall, so some problems in the back there. But up front, this battle for the lead is still on. Tanner Tomasi is out in front. Logan Rumsey, Blake Majulis. Well, we picked the top 3 here. This is my top 3, not in the right order, but the top 3 I picked are still top 3. Tomasi, Rumsey, and Majulis starting to pull away from the pack. A good margin in front.
Alex, do I get anything for getting 2 out of the 3 top 3, or do I have to get all 3 of them?
You have to get the all 3.
Well, in that case, look at Dustin Hall coming up in that 5th spot already there. So I think I'm in a good spot.
Here we see a lot of battles throughout. There's Corey Sibley. He is in the A spot right now. Shane James, remember, he was just in the top 5. He dropped back to the 9th spot. Brent New, he is in the 10th spot here as cars are moving and shaking all the way up front here to the back. Connor McGowan, remember, he won your LCQ. He is right now in the 14th spot, trying to make his moves up to the front here as you see a lot of moves and a lot of beating and banging in that mid pack. But here we go. Rumsey now slide job on Tomasi. Hits a little bit. Here comes a 127. Blake Majulis, Tanner Tomasi, Logan Rumsey. We're 3 wide into turn 3 and 4. Blake Majulis is your new leader. Rumsey now. He went 2 for 1. Rumsey goes to the inside. Here now Logan Rumsey. Slide job by the 41 of Rumsey. He takes the lead here. This 3-car battle for the lead is on. It's a 41 from Slick, D1RT 127, and the Tomasi posse of 09, Tanner Tomasi.
Man, what a move right there by Blake. A 2 for 1 slide job, but Rumsey wants that top spot again. And Alex, if this keeps up, all of our winner might be a bit off, but take a look. Majulis looking to the inside. Tomasi trying to split them there, but Majulis throws a slide job. Rumsey on the inside, turns it under. Tomasi on the outside of this battle, trying to keep it close, but with the slide jobs being thrown back and forth, Tomasi in a spot to do a 2 for 1 just like Blake did.
As you saw, Majulis and Rumsey both went 2 for 1. There's Tanner Tomasi. You see he is in the 3rd spot right now. This top 3 is the top 3 I picked, but 31 of Dustin Hall is in the 4th spot, but he has a lot of ground to gain in the 4th spot. Tanner Tomasi now, after hitting the wall in the front stretch, pretty hard to hit a wall when it's the only wall on the track here, but Tomasi did it on the exit there. As you see, here comes that top 5, top 10 now behind them. They're gaining because of them slide job battle for the top 3. All these cars have gained back their advantage here on the top 3, but Majulis, Rumsey, Tomasi still your top 3 here tonight.
Alex Majulis has that clean air, and he is 4/10 quicker than the entire field going by right now. But take a look, Bill Miller up into that top 10 now, and he is battling with Corey Sibley, trying to keep that top 10. He's moving his way up, though. As you see, these guys basically running the exact same line throughout turns 3 and 4. Someone maybe a little bit lower, but all around that top side where all the speed is coming off of it.
Logan Rumsey, Tanner Tomasi, all out in front there. But Blake Majulis is still your leader. Tomasi now losing some ground on the 41 of Logan Rumsey. Rumsey is losing ground on the 127 of Blake Majulis. Majulis is your leader after throwing a haymaker for the slide job. He took the lead over Rumsey, but there's Brent New. New is in the A spot right now. He's in the top 10 spot. So is Bill Miller. Bill Miller has started the season off hot with some top 10s. He's made almost every show so far this season. And right now he is in the 9th spot looking for another top 10.
If we take a look at this battle back here for the 5th spot, Toter, Johnson, Hardy, and New all right there, trading sliders back and forth. Toter, though, trying to track down Dustin Hall, who's moved his way up by 6 spots already. Brent New, though, up 12 spots, started 18th. Now he's back in 10th or 8th now, but still 10 spots there. Bill Miller working his way up as well. Bunch of hard charges in this one tonight, Alex.
Majulis is starting to lap some cars here. Remember, we only had that one caution. Now Majulis is out in front. Actually, we didn't even have a caution. We're still green here, and Majulis is starting to put some lap traffic in between him and Logan Rumsey, as Rumsey right now will have to get by some cars, and that's Shane James now in the mix there, as it's James and Binger. Those two are lapped down, as now Logan Rumsey has to get through those two, and here's your caution ultimate. Here's your UltimateDirtTV instant replay as a caution flag waves. Actually, Mr. Producer, you might not have meant to do that, but that was perfect because I would have been in the groove and not seen that caution flag wave. So thank you. But here we go.
It's all your fault, Alex.
Yeah, whatever.
You had to say no cautions.
Yeah, caution flag is out. And actually, if you're Logan Rumsey and Tanner Tomasi, this is what you want to see. As also behind them as you see cars now getting some lap back. But here is. Are we going to UltimateDirtTV? So we will not get an UltimateDirtTV instant replay there.
Alex, can you go down to the shed in the woods and help our producer out a little bit?
Here we go. There is the zero machine. And why do I have a feeling he's going to go over the top? No.
Take a look. So there you see.
Car was
on
the side getting ready to come out of the pits, and that will flag it anytime here on iRacing. So that is your caution flag. First one of the evening here in your feature event. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We are getting ready for another restart. 127 of Blake Majulis, 41 of Logan Rumsey. That will be your front row here for this restart. Tanner Tomasi, Dustin Hall. Look at the top four here in this feature event now, as these boys are ready to fight here tonight. Pace trucks off. Green flags back out, ladies and gentlemen. 20 to run here at Lernerville Speedway. Blake Majulis gets right back on top, but here comes Tanner Tomasi. He's going to throw a haymaker on Logan Rumsey. Rumsey goes underneath. So does a few others, Dustin Hall included. Chase Hardy, and look at these guys go. They are going right at it.
And what a move. Tomasi threw a haymaker slide job, but three cars turned under him at that exact moment now. And now he has to hold off a pack of Hall, Hardy, Toder, and New, who's been charging up through this field right now. But you see Tomasi throw another slide job on Rumsey. Rumsey turns underneath, though. Takes seconds fall away for the time being. But now they are just battling side by side, throwing sliders. And that's exactly what Blake Majulis wants to see in his virtual rear view mirror, as he can check out and drive away. These guys battle side by side.
Dustin Hall right now in the fourth spot. Tanner Tomasi with another slide job. There goes Rumsey to the inside. Look at these battles throughout this top 10. Mitchell Clark now in the top 10 as well. Corey Sibley, Bill Miller, he dropped back into 12th. There's Kenny Hines. As a lot of these cars going at it, Blake Majulis is still your leader, folks. But these battles throughout, Bill Miller right now looking to get his way back into a top 10 here, as the battles throughout this field have been hot and heavy throughout, and we are closing in on 15 to run here at Lernerville Speedway, with Majulis still out in front, Logan Rumsey and Tanner Tomasi still your top three.
But Alex, take a look here. As we saw Cameron Dawson there fall back from the middle run, that top side seems to be the quickest line right now. As you see, your top five all running that exact top side there. So maybe something's going up there. You know, track may go down a bit, but the question is, who makes a mistake? As there you see, Rumsey actually goes over the top, allowing Tomasi to take that second spot.
Comes for the 41 of Logan Rumsey, and it looks like our guesses there for a top three is out here. So Majulis, Tanner Tomasi, Dustin Hall right now, that is your top three. Blake Majulis, so is still your leader. Tomasi, Hall, Brent New now, he's in fourth, Chase Hardy in fifth, Sage Luther in sixth. So these guys looking to make their first top five of the season right now. As you saw, slide job there by Chase Hardy on Brent New. New takes over the fourth spot as well now. But again, these cars are going at it here in the top five and outside the top five, looking to make a top five finish for the first time, or a top 10 finish for the first time this year. A lot of points on the line here in week number 2 of the UMP season. Caution flag waves.
Alex, you're talking about your top three is out, but my top three is right there with Majulis, Hall, and Tomasi, just in a different order. So I'm still good with mine.
So here's your instant replay. There's Tim Ripley involved in this one. Oh boy, a little bit of contact there as driver goes out over there. That was your Ultimate Dirt TV instant replay. And here we go. Add some more drama to this one. We will have 10 laps to run when we go back green. Blake Majula is still your leader. Tanner Tomasi, Dustin Hall. That is your top three with Ethan Toder, Logan Rumsey, and Camden Johnson out of the action here tonight. But that battle for the top three still intact. That battle throughout the top 10 even, as they've been going at it throughout. Some slide jobs here, but you always have to be careful or you will hit the same as Logan Rumsey. But there it is. Look at that best time for a second of Blake Majula's, a 16.550, as everyone else behind him there is a 16.6 or 16.8. So Blake Majula's right now is showing why he is one of the top-rated dirt drivers in the world at right now.
Alex, you know, we're talking about that, but I want to take a moment to talk about that fourth position. Brent New in that 144. He is up 14 spots, your hard charger tonight. And if he gets into that top three, that's 15 spots moving from 18th up, Alex.
Green flag back out here in the feature event. Tanner Tomasi trying to get another jump on him. Here comes that battle for third as Brent Nuke tries to go to the outside of Dustin Hall. Contact between the two of them as they both go out over your new third place goes to Chase Hardy. Hardy takes over third as that problem there between Dustin Hall and Brent New cost them both a top three right now. A Sage Luther slide job on Chase Hardy. He takes over third. That battle for third now has 4 cars involved. That is Chase Hardy, Sage Luther, Mitchell Clark, and Chris Fisher all going at it. The battle for the lead is calmed down right now with 10 to run.
Yeah, but take a look there. You know, we're watching Chase Hardy right now. He's got Sage Luther and Mitchell Clark there. With that incident between Brent New, that puts Mitchell Clark as your hard charger. He started this in 19th position. So now he's up to 5th, trying to make a move on Sage Luther here, but caution comes out. And Alex, now we know it's starting to get interesting towards this last little bit.
Here we go. Oh boy. Tim Ripley involved in that one. And then, more. So that wasn't even the caution back there, but you saw Tim Ripley, and it looked like Binger and them as well in the mix there in the back. So 2 mix-ups there as a few cars have some damage now. Bill Miller is in the back as well. But here we go. This is where it gets interesting now. Under 10 to run, and the top 3 is all changed up besides the top 2 of Blake Majulis and Tanner Tomasi. But Dom, our top 3 is messed up now.
Yeah, we're a bit messed up. I mean, we still got 2 out of the 3, so does that count?
Here we go. Lights are out on the pace truck this coming time by, as there they go. So we're going to go green next time by. It is Majulis. It's Tomasi 1 and 2. That battle for third is going to be the interesting one because it's anyone's ball game. But can anyone top the 2 up in front? And that's the 127 and the 09 of Tanner Tomasi.
And Tomasi's got to feel good right now. He came starting this race in the lead. Now he's got 9 laps to get it done and get back to that top spot there. But Blake Majulis on the loud pedal, getting ready to go. We're a single file restart here. Majulis, Tomasi, Hardy, your top 3.
Majulis right now goes right back to the top side as it's top side dominant. Anyone can throw a slide job at any time, but right now the top side is the place to be. You see a few cars playing it safe, going to the inside where it's not so slick, but this battle for third, getting ready to heat back up right now. Hardy holds it, but Sage Luther, Mitchell Clark, Chris Fisher getting ready to strike at any moment right now. We're closing in on 5 to run in this feature event, but Blake Majulis out in front, Tanner Tomasi in second, Sage Luther, he's in that 4th spot coming after Chase Hardy right now, as Hardy has looked sharp after gaining that 3rd spot, but he has to fend off a few more cars for a few more laps.
Yeah, Hardy in that 3rd spot, trying to hold off Sage Luther. Luther just a tad bit quicker the last lap by, so gaining on Hardy little by little, but maybe few laps left as Hardy puts in a pretty quick time over here. You see the battle in the back. Matthews Sibley and Shane James all right there battling with Brent New after a mistake. But there you see Austin Matthews goes over the top. And unfortunately for him, that puts Brent New back in that top 10.
And remember, that's the second time tonight Austin Matthews goes over. He started in the top 4. He won his heat race, goes out over in the first few laps and stayed green. Then went to the back, gets back in the top 10, goes over once more. So a tough break for Austin Matthews here tonight. He said he struggled with these UMPs, doesn't run them much. And tonight has bit him in the butt for this one. But here we go. Blake Majulis, Tanner Tomasi, still your top 2. Chase Hardy right now holding on to the 3rd spot. Sage Luther barely holding on from Mitchell Clark as Clark tries to go to the inside there, but he goes up top. Those two getting ready to go at it here. We got 3 to run in this feature event.
You see Chase Hardy pulling away. Majulis has got a sizable lead going there. But as you know, and Alex, the drama has happened, and I think your curse has happened again.
Green, white, checkered. Here we go. Can't wait. UltimateDirtTV instant replay. And oh boy, Corey Sibley looks to be involved in this one. That looks like Brent New. Is that Brent New?
I don't think that's Brent New.
Oh, Dustin Hall has, oh no. So now your pick has wrecked. My pick went over the edge and he was done for the night. So I think we've had some problems over this night, Reese.
The good thing is, though, Alex, my pick's still on the track. Your pick is just out, period.
Here we go. Blake Majulis, Tanner Tomasi, 1 and 2. This is going to be interesting to see.
As we're going to have a green, white, checkered. And Alex, you know, every time we have them, that spells last lap slide job drama that may and or may not anger some drivers going through.
So here. So look at that for a second. Your last green flag lap, Blake Majulis 16.927 to Tanner Tomasi 17.334. That just shows the speed that this 127 has found over the last few laps, but it's overtime here. Green, white, checkered. Who's going to take it home in this 40-lap A main event? Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, coming up after we take the checkered flag, Dominique Foster will catch up with our top 3, and then it'll be time. AVR Setup Shop, 360 wing sprint cars at 7:45 Eastern time, and then it rounds out the night with the Extreme Savage Pro Late Models presented by 127 Industries. That will happen at 9:45 Eastern time tonight, but we got to get this one done first. The green, white, checker, green flag is out. 127 Majulis goes up top. Tanner Tomasi goes as well. This is the chance Sage Luther wants. He's right on the back bumper of Chase Hardy. Hardy up top. Sage Luther gonna go up top here. Everyone going up top. No one wants to risk the move. White flag in the air here, ladies and gentlemen. 1 lap to run. Blake Majulis out in front. Tomasi looks to have it in second right now. As here we go down the back chute. 3 and 4. One last time. D1RT, a CFM on the side of that one. 127 Industries. Blake Majulis wins here at Lernerville Speedway.
And then you see Tomasi, Hardy round out that top 3 there. So good run by Hardy there, keeping clean, being where he needs to be. But Blake Majulis adds another win to his total. And Alex, I think we're going to need a bigger blackboard back here to keep a track of his wins.
So another win there, but here we go. Blake Majulis, Tanner Tomasi, Chase Hardy, Sage Luther, and Mitchell Clark. That was your top 5 here tonight.
Kenny Hines, Chris Fisher, Corey Sibley, Shane James, and Cole Duggar ran out your top 10.
Tim Ripley, Brennan Weeks, Connor McGowan, Scott Bittinger, and Cameron Dawson. That was your top 15 here tonight.
Dustin Hall, Sean Sheehan, Bill Miller, your top 18 there. Wait. And let me take a look here on my results here. So Brent New in 19th, Austin Matthews in 20th, I believe. Nick Baum, Ethan Toder, Logan Rumsey, and Camden Johnson round out your field.
So that is your dirtfan.com feature results. Ladies and gentlemen, we will be back after these short messages. Dominic Foster will be in victory lane, and he will send you off, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to get ready for these 360 wing sprint cars, so I will see you at 7:45. Dominic Foster, you will be back. See you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Miller Family Trucking World of Thunder Esports League. And unfortunately, Jerry Venskill has kidnapped Alex Robinson, so I will be here to walk you through. And I am actually caught up to Chase Hardy, your third place finisher. And Chase, we don't get a chance to talk to you much up here, but how's it feel coming in third place right now?
Pretty good. I don't really get to run up front with these guys. They're freaking way faster than everybody else. It's pretty freaking cool.
Yeah, so walk us through that. It looked like you were just minding your own, stayed in a spot to be able to pounce whenever you needed to, and a little bit of contact between the top 3 and 4 there put you in that third spot. So how'd you hold on to it there at the end of it?
I was just taking my time running the top because I know how this place is. If you get too high, you're done. Might as well just park it. And I just seen them guys getting into it, so I just weighed back and wait till they got all messed up and then got by them. Got pretty lucky there though.
Yeah, that's definitely a good strategy to have there. But Chase, who would you like to thank? I see a lot of sponsors in that car for getting you into third place here tonight at World of Thunder.
I'd like to thank Zach Newton for Envision Custom Graphics. He does an amazing job. And Newton Cattle Farm, TFR, Tedder Olives and Frenchies, Ethan Tedder's dad for that. Tanner Tomasi helped me out getting better, and everybody else.
All right, guys, and that was your third place finish. And I have Chase Hardy. And now I've caught up to the 09 of Tanner Tomasi. And Tanner, walk us through that. You had a great run going there, winning your heat race, started on the pole for the feature tonight, throwing sliders back and forth. So how was that race for you tonight?
Yeah, I mean, it was a good race. It never feels good to fall back a spot starting on pole, even if it is just one spot, but can't be too disappointed. Like I said, it's my first time in the UMPs with a new update, so just use it as a learning experience for next time.
Yeah, definitely was a good one there. You put on a heck of a run, with you, Rumsey, Majulis there, trading sliders back and forth. Were you just hoping to be able to get in front of them or just kind of stay there and bide your time as you saw a little bit of accidents happen throughout the race?
Yeah, I mean, I was going to try to split the middle there on 3 and 4 for a while, but, they closed the gap a little too fast for me. So just kind of bide my time, hung around for a while, and see what I could do late race.
All right. Well, what a run for you tonight. You said first time out. So take a moment. Thank all the sponsors inside your car for getting you in second place here tonight.
Yeah, I really got to thank Domination Race Cars, Dresser Slank over there. He helps me out a lot. Daniel Passmore, LMPKB.net, Colin Zapansky, Bighorn Taxidermy, Troy Vaughn, SH1T Racing Paints, JB Craighead over there. He helps me out a ton. Aaron, Kent, Dan, everybody else that I haven't mentioned or forgot that supports me. You guys for putting on the broadcast, and World of Thunder for doing all these shows.
All right. And that was your second place finisher of Tanner Tomasi. And, well, we've talked to him quite a bit. And I think we're going to talk to him one more time. And here he is, Mr. Moneybags himself, Blake Majulis. And Blake, walk us through that run. I mean, that was a battle tonight.
A battle for a couple laps, and then we were about 3 or 4 tenths away in the field there. I can't really say too much. We were really good up there on the top. I mean, once we got 1 to 2 laps in, it was game over from there. It was it was a good race there early, but like I said, it was a really good run tonight.
So I've got to ask, that move in turn 3 where you threw a 2-for-1 slider, was it planned a 2-for-1, or are you just gonna go for it no matter what?
No, I'm just being patient. I mean, I know I can run the top here pretty well, but I was just trying to be smart, not push it too hard and fall off. When you're behind somebody, it's a lot harder to run the top than if you were leading. So I was just trying to be smart there, and I saw them throwing sliders, and they were, I had a big runoff too, so I knew I could stick it in 3, and it stuck right off 4. So it was definitely a good proposition to get the lead there for sure. Got definitely a good move. I mean, if we wouldn't have done that, it would have been a lot harder to get by Rumsey. I think. He can obviously rip the wall around here too. So, I think it would have been a little different if I didn't throw that, but obviously I'm glad I did.
Yeah, definitely there. And unfortunately, Jerry stole Alex's way this race, but Alex actually picked you to win. So, he's got you again on that one, picking you to win again. But we've talked about so much. We know your sponsors, but walk us through them again for getting into victory lane here.
Get it. D1RT Racing, Represent Limited, ML Performance, Matt Logan, Chris Ferguson Motorsports, Jeff Swilley at Reliable Energy Solutions. He does a lot for my program. CD Cinematography, BK Designs, Showtime Decals and Apparel, Design 75, Majula Say Speed Shop, 127 Industries, and everybody that watched.
All right. And that was your winner tonight, Blake Majulis. And Mr. Producer, I know you're sitting there watching out of the field down there. So what a battle we had tonight. And I got to say, I think Alex has his hands full for the 360s later on, so they're unloading over there in the pits. But for all of us here at Ultimate Dirt TV, for Miller Family Trucking, DirtFan.com, the Worldwide iRacing League Association, Extreme Savage, SRW, ABR Setup Shop, 127 Industries, and the World of Thunder Esports League, I am Dominic Foster for Alex Robinson and Jacob Pillman in the booth. Thank you. We'll see you in about 30 minutes for the 360 Sprint Cars.